Reviewing. I got some problem with this mobile phone when I after recording and when I upload this video on YouTube, automatically it goes to Facebook, and also strangely, and the screen is at the vertical line. So, and then I should edit and fix the angle again. So I'll figure out and then how to fix it. Perhaps he was so desperate. For the tiny sign. Of contact from the world to which he belonged. That he was simply overreacting to perfectly ordinary noise. He was simply overreacting to perfectly ordinary noise. Alright, let me see. Here, perhaps he was so desperate for the tiny sign of the contact from the world to which he belonged that he was simply overreacting to perfectly ordinary noise. And basically past tense used was and belonged was overreacting. This is was overreacting past continuous. Above and here, and belong to, and belong. Actually there's two, but to the world, but there's to the world. This is connected preposition and relative pronouns. So, and then he belonged to the world. So there is the world. So, and then the world to which he means is one word. He belonged to the world. And but the world was already used this in the sentence. So belong to is present above. And about the noun, the tiny sign, and then there's superlative, tiny sign. So, and then superlative we use the. And the tiny sign of contact, tiny sign, contact, the world, and also noises. noises. And qualified noun here, and a tiny sign of contact from the world. Here, and to which he belonged, modify the world. From the world, the contact and the measurement. What kind of contact? A tiny sign of contact, but the tiniest sign of contact. Here we go. And then, and also here's I have missed, and then be desperate for. And the pattern is use adverbial clauses. This, that is so that. He was so desperate that he was overreacting. He was so desperate that he was simply overreacting. This is basic sentence. And then he was so happy that he could sing happily. And then this pattern is in English is used a lot. And so that means this here, and then adverbial clauses, that is conjunction. So simply adverb to ordinary noise, ordinary, perfectly ordinary, noise, ordinary noise, and then to adverbial phrase, and perhaps also adverb. Okay. Here's and what I am trying. Perhaps he was so desperate for the tiny sign of the contact from the world to which he belonged that he was simply overreacting to perfectly ordinary noise. I'll try to, and then I can remember this. Be desperate for the tiniest sign of contact from the world to which he belonged. So that he was overreacting, hardly, I'm not sure this, overreacting to the perfectly ordinary noises. Okay, this is the power of 45 sentences. Anyway.